I'm going to tell you a secret. I spent years as a corporate marketer and I've talked with hundreds of corporate marketers since. The biggest challenge facing the best corporate marketers isn't content or email marketing or social media, isn't any of those things. It's FOFO, fear of failing others. Great marketing paves the way to sales, right? But if you're a marketer in an organization that also has a sales team, the salespeople keep bugging you. Where are the leads? We need more leads. Give us the list of everyone who downloaded that white paper. I want to call them all. You do it, and they call and they get, who are you again? Or you provide the list of attendees to your latest webinar and they call and get crickets in return. And then they think marketing isn't doing the job. You try to explain just because they downloaded a white paper doesn't mean they're ready to talk to sales. Just because they attended a webinar, it doesn't mean they're ready for a meeting. And they get more frustrated. And your FOFO has become reality. You feel like you failed others. No matter how confident you are in your skills, no matter how secure you are in what you do, constantly being berated by others can weigh you down and wear you down. And when you can't get past it, that's when you start dreading going to work each day. When you start thinking about greener pastures and lengthy vacations and maybe selling everything and buying a camper van and living on the road with your cats. But wait, what if instead of sales begging for leads, you could give sales a list of the most interested people in your database for them to pursue? What if you knew who had been heavily engaging with your content? What if you could say, hey, this guy has been all over our website, including looking at our process page, about us page, programs page, and he's read several blog articles. He's really been engaging with our stuff and seems like he might be receptive to a call. And you do that based on data, not based on guesses, not based on who downloaded a single document or attended a single webinar, not based on the demands of a salesperson, but how. Let's drill down. It's called lead scoring, where, when properly set up, leads accumulate points for each engagement. And points can vary based on the type of engagement, too. So someone who downloads a document might get 2 points, while someone who attends a webinar might get 5 points. And at a certain point, or a certain point threshold, that lead becomes marketing qualified, an MQL or marketing qualified lead, and ready to turn over to sales. And the sales team now has a warm list, a list of people who are engaging at a level where, when they call, the person on the other end of the phone will actually most likely know who they are and what they're calling about. Of course, there's one thing that's absolutely required for this all to work. Well, two, really. One is that you have a marketing automation system that does lead scoring and that you have lead scoring set up well. I'll dig into what that means in another video. The second thing, though, is even bigger. You need content. You need things for people to download, links for people to click, blog posts that provide value, and potentially webinars or other events for people to hear your voice and engage with your organization. Depending on your market, you may need social media posts to engage with your audience and drive potential new leads toward your content, or engaging videos where people can see your product in action. Content is absolutely the key. Without content, there's little to no opportunity for engagement. You won't have metrics you can measure, and you leave your sales team begging for leads and demanding to call anyone who has ever clicked a mouse in your general direction. Without content, you will churn and burn your list because the only thing you'll have to say to it is, buy my stuff, and here's why people buy my stuff, and my stuff is on sale right now. And here's a super important point. When you have content, you can do so much with the people on your list. Engage them further or thin them out. Get them into segments so you know what to send to whom at any given time. Fine-tune your content strategy by watching what people pick up on and what they leave in the dust. And you can tell a salesperson how a lead is engaged, not just that they've engaged. So the salesperson has a much better chance of creating a real connection with the person you've now identified as a real prospect and not just a name on a list. And guess what? When you implement this and you get this going, your FOFO disappears.
If you liked the video, go ahead and click that like button. Then subscribe to receive notifications of new ones, and thanks for watching.